So in today's video, I'm going to be talking about Parkway Drive. The new album is called Darker Still, released on September 7th of 2022. Now, in this video, I'm going to talk about kind of like the reason why I'm reviewing this album, because I am new to the band. I've never really listened to them before. But there is this one specific reason why I am reviewing it, and that's what I'll be talking about. So prior to this album coming out, I usually like to listen to music on YouTube Music. And they have this playlist called the Metal Hot List. This has all like new music, new singles, of upcoming albums. So I like to listen to that just to kind of get an idea of what's coming out and what's new. And I'm listening to this one song, and I really liked it a lot. So I check the playlist. I want to see like what am I listening to, and I see that it's Parkway Drive, and I was really surprised because I always thought of Parkway Drive as a metalcore band. And this song, it wasn't really metalcore, and I didn't really like put my finger on what it was. I just like know that I liked the melody. I just enjoyed the song a lot. So after that, I did become interested in reviewing this band. I wanted to check it out, and that's really the main motivation why I listened to this album and why I wanted to review it, because that one song. Now, the song I'm talking about is called "The Greatest Fear." It just has this really great guitar riff, like a I just really love that. This song, it's kind of hard to put my finger on what it sounds like. I'm thinking something like Linkin Park, but without the rap, and then like some like Disturbed. Like it does have like a very like a new metal sound. And then I listened to the other singles, and those are Glitch and Darker Still, in addition to The Greater Fear. And then the album came out. I decided to listen to it. I listened to it like just this morning, and I gave it like a good like 2 or 3 listens, just to get an idea of what it sounded like, and I really liked it a lot. Now, they are metalcore, but there's not a lot of metalcore on this album. I think it's a little more like new metal. There's some industrial, some symphonic stuff. They mix a lot of stuff. But it's not really as experimental as that like Norma Jean album, where that was a little more like the avant-garde. This is more traditional metal, but they just blend a lot of styles. That's what I really liked about it. Another thing about this is that it's very melodic. These songs, they have these like nice melodies, these nice rhythms, heavy riffs. And the songs are just very well written, most of them at least. So I'm going to be talking about that. It's basically 10 songs. There's like one extra song, but that's like a short instrumental. And the album's like 45 minutes, so it's really a good length. So, first song, Ground Zero. We usually don't say power metal when we talk about metalcore bands, but I thought of the term power metal listening to this song, because it was just like very melodic, that like intro part of that melody with the guitar. But the song itself, it's more like a new metal. They have like these vocals. They're not very harsh, not very clean. They're kind of like in the middle. They do have some of those breakdowns, but they also have some of those like those vocals where they're like the whoa, whoa. We hear that in power metal. So that's why that came to mind. The next one, like Napalm, more new metal. This one didn't really stand out as much for me. It was just okay for me. Had some elements of metalcore. Those are pretty cool breakdowns, some chunky stuff. So that was pretty cool. And then the singles, Glitch, that was the next song. This one, I liked it. It's like a new metal sounding again, but I'm thinking more like Linkin Park or Adema, like that band. I think they released 1 or 2 albums, but I used to like that band a lot. They do like a little rap, but it's very subtle. Not like, this is not rap metal, but I heard like a little bit of that. And they do have like a heavy breakdown. That's common in metalcore, so that's very common. So this was a good song. Then The Greatest Fear. That's like the one song that just got me into this album. And I think, I already talked about this. It's just that really great riff, and probably one of my favorite songs at this time. Like this is the one song I can listen to over and over. It just has like, it's melodic, has that power metal, those chunky riffs, and a little bit of metalcore. And that is just my favorite song. So another single called Darker Still. This one's very laid back. It's ambient, atmospheric. It's a ballad. Now the vocals, it's this very like low baritone style. And this is something you don't hear much from metalcore bands, or I don't know. I mean, if you do, let me know. But it's more like there's acoustic guitars, there's whistling, and it's just very emotional. So I really like it. And another thing that stood out was the guitar solo. Kind of sounded like a guitar solo from like an 80s metal band. So that was pretty cool. Then after that, Imperial Heretic. That one was just okay. It's a little more metalcore-ish. There's some like heavy and melodic riffs. That one was just okay. If a God Can Bleed. This one was very weird. Kind of like a little bit of Nine Inch Nails, a little bit of Rob Zombie. Those like baritone vocals, a little bit of that like industrial sound. It's weird, but it's kind of good. It's also like a ballad. So that one's weird, but it's good. Soul Bleach, that's like one of my favorites. Another one where they go into like industrial metal mix. And I'm thinking of Rob Zombie again on this one. This one's not bad. A little bit of rap. It's a fun song. And the thing that's good about this song is they repeat that line like, kill, kill, kill. That's always good, like if you're like at a live show. You know, that always makes the song fun. Then that short instrumental Stranger. It's like less than a minute. I think it just has some like spoken stuff on it. And that goes right into Land of the Lost. And this one has that like robotic, like computerized voice. It starts it in. It's more like metalcore, but some like orchestral stuff. And I think it was okay. This one didn't stand out for me. I thought it was just, you know, it's on the album. It's a little catchy, but not one of the best. And then the last song I liked a lot. It's called Heart of Darkness. Because it has this like very like big symphonic sound, and then this like really like a slow, like a chunky, like a thrash metal, but like a slow thrash metal, almost like a doom metal, heavy riff, and it just has this very epic sound. And you usually don't like say the word epic when talking about metalcore, but it's epic. The vocals are a little harsher in this one, and it's just some good. It's really good. And towards the end, it plays some like these like Rage Against the Machine types of like those like guitar riffs. I like that part about it. So in conclusion, definitely an album I liked more than I thought I would. Parkway Drive, they're a very popular metalcore band. To be honest with you, I've never listened to them. I may have heard a few songs before. I've never listened to another full album other than this one. And I listened to this one just like the first time today. And it was because of the singles that I really got into this album. So it's not a perfect album, but I think it is very good. So my score is going to be an 8 out of 10. You can let me know in the comments what you thought. Any other Parkway Drive albums that you recommend that I listen to, because I am kind of new to the band and now I'm interested. So that's all. Couple more reviews I'm doing. The new one by Revocation and the new one by KMFDM. Those will be in the next 2 days. Please remember, like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you all in the next one.